Welcome once again to Lester Real Estate Investment Program. This is your realtor and investor Lester Witherspoon saying welcome and thanks for signing up to listen to our program. We're always glad to have you. And if you know anyone who thinking about buying or selling, please share this program with them or please invite them to be a part of the program. We're always glad and happy that you can take time of your busy schedule to be a part of the program. And as you are aware by now, I have my YouTube channel. So please just go to the link below and click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button to see subscribe to the channel. Please go to the link below and click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and you can watch as many clips as you would like to watch. We have several clips on our channel, so you can watch as many as possible. So please feel free to go there. Now, last week we started talking about short sales. We started talking about short sale last week, and after that show, I ran into several persons and they kept asking me more questions. So I decided to do another phase of short sales again today. And today we're talking about things to be aware of when you're planning on buying a short sale. What you need to be aware of when you're planning on purchasing a short sale. Things that you're ready to, because there are things that you're ready to be aware of. The first and foremost thing that you need to be aware of is that short sales are sold as is. All short sales are sold as is. Now, because the thing is, the seller cannot afford to pay his or her mortgage again. The bank have taken the bank have agreed to that, and the bank said put the house on the market. So they put the house on the market at a reduced price than what the seller owes the lender. So you see, they're putting the property on a reduced price than what seller owes the lender. So definitely, seller not willing to do any repair. Seller will not do any repair to that property because he already doing it at a loss. But the thing is, yeah, how much loss he willing to take, that's another issue. That's why it takes so long, But seller is already doing it as a loss and he's not prepared to do any repair. He's selling that property. The bank or the lender is selling that property as is, just as is, where it is, that's how they sell that property. So the first thing to be aware of, once you think about short sale, straight as is. Strictly as is. Now, the second thing you need to be aware of when you are purchasing a short sale is that short sale takes a long time to close. Short sale, normally a regular sale will take between 30 and 45 days to close. Short sale will take 3, 4, 5, 6 months before it closes. Based on how much work they have done to it, how good are the negotiators, all that stuff. So now it takes as long as 6 months. I have done a short sale before, and it took 6 months to close. I've done a short sale before, I took 3, 4 months to close. So it all depends, But normally, just know that short sale will never have regular closing. So you have to be aware about that. It will not be done in 30, 45 days. On rare cases, you see it may be done maybe in 60 days, where they have an approved short sale. That means the bank have agreed that, okay, we are willing to accept this amount of money for this property. But when the bank have not agreed yet, not taken that decision, it takes a long time for that bank, that short sale get closed. You see, so it's always good to ask the listing agent, is this an approved short sale or is it a regular short sale? Let your agent always ask whether that short sale is an approved short sale or whether it is a regular short sale. If it's an approved short sale, it may close at a shorter period of time. But if it's a regular short sale, it will take a longer time. So you need to be aware of that. That this is what you're getting into and this is what to expect. You need to be aware of that, definitely. Now, the third thing to be aware of, that even though you're buying it as is and where it is, but you need to do a home inspection. And I tell all my buyers, whether you're buying a regular sale or short sale, whatever it is always good to do your home inspection so you can know exactly what you are getting into. It is always good to do your home inspection. Even in a seller's market, where you're buying a property and waiving all the contingencies, it's always good to do your home inspection to see exactly what you are getting into. Because most time you go, you see a property looking so beautiful, but you don't know what is actually wrong with that property. You see, not until the inspector comes and start. The inspector job is to come and identify all the faults that is wrong with that property. That's the job of inspector. So when the inspector comes, he comes to identify all the faults. Now it may be looking well painted, well everything fine, but still there may have be problems with it. You see, so it's always good to do an inspection, if just for your own information, to know exactly what you're getting into. You say, wow, I think I can continue, can handle this, or no, I can continue handling this, and see how best you can get out of it. You know, but it's always good to do a home inspection. So the third thing you need to be mindful of, always good to do your home inspection when it comes to purchasing a property in general. And especially a short sale, you need to do a home inspection. I will encourage you any day to make sure to do a home inspection. Now, I'll be honest with you. Most short sales require repairs. And I'm telling you now, don't ever overlook the repairs, because some will be looking just cosmetic repairs, but as you look into it and dig into it, especially when you get an inspector to come and identify all what's going on, you may realize that it requires far more repairs than what it actually looks like. So don't overlook the repairs. Take the repairs seriously by getting an inspector to come and check that property to make sure that that particular property, what exactly you need regarding repairs and what ought to be done on that property. Don't take it for granted. You have to be very certain about it, be definite about it, and make sure exactly what you want for that particular property. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. You have to take it very seriously. Yes. The fifth thing you need to know is that the good thing is that there'll be less competition. I mean, for short sale, most people don't want a headache of going for short sale. They want regular sale and want to get it out, because they don't got a patient to wait for the long time for the close. So normally you have less competition, because most people are willing to go through the long period of time. They're not willing to do that. And most people want to buy a property ready to move in ready. They want to move in ready property to move in. You know, mostly you find investors, willing to do it, or people who not in a rush. Sometimes they want to take it and fix it up and then move in and sell it in it. But 9 out of 10 times, you will find investors going for short sale, and people who now want to move fast, they'll go to short sale. But most people, they'll go the regular route and get move-in ready property. So the competition most times will be less than what it is, most times. So you don't have to worry about getting, a lot of people fighting over it. Even though now they have a lot of investors on the market looking. And to be honest with you, there are a lot of investors looking too. So sometimes you have a couple of investors after one property, but it's still not as much as a regular sale. It's not as much as a regular sale. I'll be honest with you. It is never as much as a regular sale. So that's a good thing for you. Yeah. And another point I'd like to leave with you is that make sure that even though the price is low, make sure it really worth it. You see, because as I said, the bank told the seller, put the person on the market for a price lower than what you owe me. Yeah, but if the property is badly damaged, even if the price has been brought down, still so now you can be caught up, because you have a lot of repair to do. You see, so you really need to know. The price that's on the property, whether the damages after you repair, whether you still be above water or below water. I mean, whether you be realize something or whether you'll be going below. Because normally, some short sales, you buy with equity in it, because when you buy and repair it, you still have value in it. Value higher than what it's worth. You see, but sometimes again, when it's badly damaged, you're going below. But see that you need to know, so you know how to negotiate to purchase. So you need to be aware of all these things and be mindful as you get into a short sale. So short sale is a good route to go. And I know I say if you are in a rush to purchase a property, it's a good route to go because you want it, you buy the property most times now with equity in it. So you can buy, you go ahead and purchase it. It's a good route. But at least you need to be aware of all these major things. And the first thing to be aware of is that you purchase that property as is. Just as where it is, as is, you buy that property. Don't expect any repairs or anything to be done to that property. And the first thing to do, don't expect anything to be done to that property. The second thing you need to be aware of that short sale will stay a long time. It don't close quickly. It may take a long time to close. Unless it is an approved short sale, then it may close at a shorter period of time. But normally it will close, take a long time to close. The third thing you do, you must do a home inspection. It's the third thing to do. You need to be aware of that. You need to do a home inspection to know, at least to know how much damage is really done to that property and whether you really can afford to move forward with such a transaction. So you need to don't overlook the repairs. Make sure the repairs, you are able to handle the repairs, and after you have done the repairs, you'll be in a good standing. The next thing you know that you will have less competition. There will be less competition for you if you want to buy or short sale. There will be less competition. And the last thing is that make sure that whatever price that they're giving as a short sale, it is worth it. That even though it is below the value, but the repairs compared to that property, whether it's worth it. You gotta make sure of that. So these are just some points I just try to leave for you because, as again I said, other people came after me again, still asking me some questions about short sale and how to go about it, what to look out for. So I decided to just do this clip to let people to be mindful exactly what to look for if you're trying to get in a short sale. These are the key things you need to really look for, amongst other things too. But these are the key things you need to look for when you are trying to get into the purchasing of a short sale. So I hope you learned something from this session today. I hope you're able to at least, and feel free, if you have any question, any comment, please put in the comment below and I will definitely get back to you at my earliest convenience. I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. So, if you don't have a realtor and looking for a realtor to work with, I'll be glad to sit and talk with you. My number is 302-310-0621. Again, my cell phone number is 302-310-0621. And my business direct number is 667-290-5051. Again, my business direct number is 667-290-5051. So feel free to text, call me. If you need somebody to work with, I will be glad to sit and talk with you and go in more detail with you as to how the whole process works and what to expect and what not to expect. If you know of somebody else who think about buying or selling and need some help and don't have a realtor, please share the information with me or just give my information to them. Then reach out to me. I'll be glad to work with them and meet with them and see how best I can help them to get a property also. So my number is there, easy. You can just put a comment, you get me, or you can just text me or email me, anyone. You will definitely get me and I will get back to you or the person at my earliest convenience. But for now, I say have a nice evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. I hope you learned something and I hope you take note of all that we have said. And if you need more information, contact me and we'll see how best we can give you more information regarding the short sale purchase. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. This is your realtor and investor, Lester Witherspoon, saying bye for now, and I will definitely keep in touch. Take care.